What's the vision at the end of the day? Are we going to have drones, robots, arrive points? What do you see?
Working on the future model with Matt, I think it involves all of the above.
He's a visionary, and he picked Arrive AI.
Absolutely.
I think the guy's a smart guy. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that.
As soon as Matt heard about what we did, I described what we're doing, where we're going. He saw an immediate fit, as I did, for pharmaceuticals.
He just saw it a little later than he did.
He's way smarter than me, so he definitely did.
Hey guys, Dan O'Toole, CEO at Arrive AI. Today's another big day in the trenches. Today I'm joining me, Dan LaReau. We call him DL. I call him the big deal because DL. We got some exciting news, right? What are we talking about here today, Dan?
We're excited to announce a letter of intent has been signed with LifeSpan Pharmacy in Fishers. Happens to be run by someone I've known for a long time, Matt Balla, and he is very savvy on applying technology to create efficiencies and has been in the pharmacy space for a number of years.
He's got some major milestones in this space, right?
Matt was involved with the first internet pharmacy and developed some other pioneering things within pharmacy. Very, very smart guy, but definitely looking for technology to make things more efficient.
So the guy's a futurist, he's a visionary, and he picked Arrive AI.
Absolutely.
I think the guy's a smart guy. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that.
As soon as Matt heard about what we did, I described what we're doing, where we're going. He saw an immediate fit, as I did, for pharmaceuticals.
He just saw it a little later than he did.
He's way smarter than me, so he definitely did.
Now, this is an exciting moment for us, right? Tell us about where they're located and what this opportunity can look like.
We're excited because this is a pharmacy that serves the long-term care space. Many deliveries to many locations. I believe it's 20 or so customers within Indiana, and then there's 7 days a week there are deliveries. So definitely a lot of logistics, a lot of expense, a lot of challenges that he deals with that he feels like Arrive AI with autonomous delivery can really support.
You mentioned LifeSpan Pharmacy, but there's also the Cardon component, which is the nursing home element. Is that correct?
Yes. So
one thing I think we would have done differently, we would have probably called it Cardin.
Of course we would.
But Cardon, I love these guys. So why don't you talk about how you envision or how they're envisioning arrive points, robots, drones, and what the use case is?
Yes, I think for LifeSpan and for their client facilities, really look to reduce their expenses and their kind of workload related to getting pharmaceuticals from a central production pharmacy to their 20 locations more efficiently, more cost effectively, and ultimately what Arrive AI can do is to assure that the patients who need the drugs are receiving that through our chain of custody assurance and through the distribution process with arrive points, that those are able to be compliant with state regulations and pharmacy protocols. So ultimately, arrive points can assure chain of custody, security, and retention of privacy for those patients receiving those drugs.
Great. That's exciting. I really love that they see our vision and share it. I think this is how we're going to ignite this whole market. I think it's set to go. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely pharmaceutical space. I see a major upside, especially as drone regulations are more fully established.
That is really great. I love doing development close to home. It's never less expensive. It's never faster and more linear from learning to integration. So I think that's awesome. I really appreciate Matt and his team seeing our vision. I think that's exciting. And who knows where this can go, right? What's the vision at the end of the day? Are we going to have drones, robots, arrive points? What do you see?
Working on the future model with Matt, I think it involves all of the above. We want to demonstrate as drone regulations finalize here in the next 6 months, hopefully, that we can identify just exactly what's required, and then to be able to demonstrate drone deliveries with pharmaceuticals from LifeSpan to one of their locations to an arrive point so that autonomous drone delivery can occur. They are also very interested in the next step of that with ground robots to then immediately transfer the pharmacy package, if you will, to the patient care unit to save additional steps for caregivers.
So we have a roadmap to put the whole ecosystem in place, right?
We definitely do. Again, we want to demonstrate that just as quickly as we get regulatory ability to do, but then to incorporate that ground robotic piece to just show the entire ecosystem for use of autonomous delivery.
How fast can we roll out in these locations? When can that start?
They are ready to move as quickly as we can. And again, I think we'll be potentially constrained by regulations, but could do some demonstration projects here locally within probably 5 to 6 months. And then ultimately, we would have the capability to incorporate robots in that demonstration and then look to scale it from there.
And these are paid opportunities for us, right?
Absolutely, yes.
That's awesome, man. Love that. Hey, let's shift gears over to Parkway and the Hancock Health. We got to keep everybody apprised of that.
Yeah, definitely. Hancock has been a great partner with ours with our initial deployment and proof of concept in kind of the real world, creating efficiencies through delivering lab specimens from remote parts of the building and now campus at Hancock Regional Hospital in Greenfield. Now they are wanting to incorporate that robotic delivery from a Parkway building, which is 100 or so meters kind of away from the main hospital building. So we're looking to incorporate our additional or our existing hardware and infrastructure to then add a route to Parkway to save 4 or 5 trips a day for staff to go from an outbuilding to the lab in the central part of the hospital.
Hey, we have a Matt at both locations you just mentioned.
We like Dan's, but we like Matt's a whole lot
Steve's
from a
are good
customer
too.
standpoint.
Steve's
are excellent.
Right.
Yeah. So Steve Long and Matt Browning, again, are very visionary as well, working with them to extend and expand that relationship so that we can provide additional value.
But without giving anything away, why don't you just speak about the pipeline, just generally what you're seeing? Like, is the market shifting? What's your thought?
Yeah, I think related to healthcare, I think each successful deployment of Arrive technology and autonomous delivery kind of sets the stage for additional expansion. So a lot of contacts in the healthcare space. So we're really looking to build on what we've done with Hancock and with LifeSpan for similar types of clients. And several of those conversations on both the pharmacy space and then the hospital are ongoing. And again, I think we're able to, accelerate those through these relationships and these announcements we're able to make today.
Thanks, man. They call him the big deal. Dan LaReau, thanks for joining, man. It's great news. I love sharing it. We haven't had a lot of news coming out recently. We've been kind of heads down, blowing some big things up here. But I think there's a big cadence of things coming down the pike here. Do you agree with that, Dan?
Yeah, looking forward to additional announcements. Again, as we get those on paper, we'll certainly share them with all the folks.
Hey, thanks for being here, man.
Definitely.
Great seeing you. You can be here a lot more with a lot more deals, man.
Okay, definitely. We'll work on it.
Thanks,
Sure
Dan.
thing.
Appreciate it.
Bye now.
Great.